Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 22.4K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets guaranteed, and a free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Other good promos in the description below as well. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, starting with the San Francisco Giants versus the Baltimore Orioles. Giants opening up as slight road favorites at -115. Baltimore -105 with the over-under at 7.5. Giants coming into this matchup 72 and 77. Baltimore 84 and 65. Pitching for the Giants is Blake Snell with an ERA at 3.52. Pitching for Baltimore is Albert Suarez with an ERA at 3.39. Snell, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Suarez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Giants on a 4-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Padres losses. Baltimore, they're coming off a Detroit loss. Both teams struggling here. Baltimore just 3-7 in their last 10. Yeah, Snell been solid, only giving up 3 runs and 3 starts. But yeah, both teams struggling, haven't played well. I still think I'd rather take the Baltimore at home. Suarez hasn't been bad. Snell's been better, but Giants still playing pretty horribly. I'll take a shot with a dog today, and I'll take Baltimore +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Cincinnati Reds. Braves opening up as road favorites at -120. The Reds +100 with the over-under at 9. Braves coming into this matchup 81 and 69. The Reds 73 and 78. Pitching for the Braves is Grant Holmes with an ERA of 3.79. Pitching for the Reds is Brandon Williamson with an ERA of 2.77. Holmes, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Williamson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. The Braves on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Dodger losses. Reds, they're coming off a Minnesota loss. Atlanta just 2-4 against Cincinnati. Haven't been the best head-to-head here. Williamson's been better of the 2 pitchers here. Holmes, he's been giving up runs here, and I think they're good dogs today. And I'll take a shot with the Reds +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Miami Marlins. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -200. Miami +160 with the over-under at 9.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 89 and 61. Marlins 55 and 95. Pitching for the Dodgers is Bobby Miller with an ERA of 8.17. Pitching for the Marlins is Darren McCann with an ERA of 7.06. Miller, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. McCann, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Miller's been bad on the mound for the Dodgers. Oh my goodness, he's given up 16 runs and 3 starts. Dodgers coming off back-to-back Braves wins. Miami, they're on a 3-game losing streak, getting swept by the Nationals. Dodgers 4-1 against Miami. They've been good. The concerns are with Bobby Miller on the mound. He's just been very bad here. McCann gives up a lot of runs too. I think the overs are probably the better play in this matchup, but I just don't know if I can trust the Marlins. The hope is Bobby Miller can have a somewhat decent game. So I'm still going to roll with the Dodgers on the road. Not in love with Miller, but I'm hoping he can have a decent game. But we'll still take the Dodgers on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -125. Minnesota +105 with the over-under at 8.5. Minnesota coming into this matchup 79 and 71. The Guardians 87 and 64. Pitching for the Twins is Zebby Matthews with an ERA of 7.11. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA of 5.23. Matthews, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Williams, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Minnesota, coming off a Cleveland loss yesterday, 4-3 in a close one. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak. Minnesota, they struggled against Cleveland. 2-9 straight up against Cleveland. 0-5 on the road against Cleveland, where they've really struggled. Zebby Matthews hasn't been great on the mound. I mean, he's been giving up a lot of runs here. And I like the Guardians here. Minnesota's really struggled against them. Don't like Matthews on the mound here. I'll take a shot with the Guardians at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Boston Red Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Boston opening up as road favorites at -115. Tampa Bay -105 with the over-under at 7.5. Boston coming into this matchup 75-73. The Rays 73-76. Pitching for Boston is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 4.31. Pitching for the Rays is Shane Baz with an ERA of 3.28. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Baz, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Boston, coming off a Yankees loss. The Rays, they're coming off back-to-back Cleveland losses. Boston, 6-14 against Tampa Bay. 4-15 on the road against Tampa. They have not been good against the Rays here. And yeah, with that in mind, I think Rays are good dogs today with how bad Boston's been against them. Pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. And I think I'll take a shot with the Rays +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Washington Nationals versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -165. Washington +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Washington coming into this matchup 68-82. The Mets 82-68. Pitching for the Nationals is Mitchell Parker with an ERA of 4.24. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 4.33. Parker, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Megill, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Washington, coming off a Mets loss yesterday and a close one, 2-1. Washington 2-9 against the Mets, 0-5 on the road against the Mets, where they've been really bad. Megill's been solid for them. Yeah, Nationals just been horrible against the Mets here, and I think I'll take the Mets at home on this one. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -160. Detroit +130 with the over-under at 8. Detroit coming into this matchup 78-73. The Royals 82-69. Pitching for Detroit is Casey Mize with an ERA of 4.56. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Reagans with an ERA of 3.38. Mize, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Reagans, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Detroit on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Royals win yesterday, 7-6. Despite them just being 2-6 against the Royals, they've actually been pretty good against them. Or, looked pretty good yesterday. Mize, he's coming off some bad starts here. He's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Reagan's only given up 7. Yeah, not in love with Mize today. I think Royals bounce back today with Mize on the mound, and I'm going to take Kansas City at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -160. Oakland +135 with the over-under at 8.5. Oakland coming into this matchup 65-86. Cubs 77-73. Pitching for Oakland is Mitch Spence with an ERA of 4.33. Pitching for the Cubs is Jordan Wicks with an ERA of 5.27. Spence, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Wicks, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Oakland on a 3-game losing streak, losing to the Cubs yesterday 9-2. A nice win for the Cubs. Oakland just 0-5 against the Cubs, 1-5 on the road against the Cubs, where they've been terrible. Wicks coming off 2 rougher starts on the mound here. Spence has actually been pretty decent here lately, but they've just been so bad against the Cubs here. I gotta take the Cubs at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -150. The Brewers +125 with the over-under at 7.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 90-60. The Brewers 87-63. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.60. Pitching for the Brewers is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 4.49. Wheeler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and 9 strikeouts. Montas, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. The Phillies coming off a Brewers loss yesterday, 6-2. Nice win for Milwaukee. Nice underdog value at home. Yeah, Montas coming off a better start. You know, that 0-run game, had to given up the 3 and 4 runs in the 2 prior games. Wheeler been very good on the mound here for them. I still think Brewers are good dogs here. I mean, nice win yesterday. They're playing well, 4-1 in their last 5. Yeah, I like the Brewers here. I think Montas if he can have a decent game like he did last game, give me Brewers +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -145. The Pirates +120 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Pirates is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 4.20. Pitching for the Cardinals is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 3.96. Falter, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Lynn, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Pittsburgh coming off a St. Louis loss 4-0 yesterday. Yeah, disappointing. With Skeens on the mound, he thought they would have played better. They had 0 offense yesterday. They're just 1-4 on the road against St. Louis here. Lynn coming off very good starts, only giving up 2 runs in 3 starts. Yeah, with how the Pirates looked yesterday, no offense. I think I gotta take the Cardinals at home today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -150. Toronto +125 with the over-under at 7.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 70-78. The Rangers 71-78. Pitching for Toronto is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 4.20. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA at 3.67. Bassett, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Toronto on a 3-game winning streak, coming off 3 straight St. Louis wins. Rangers, they're coming off 3 straight Seattle losses. I don't know, pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers can give up some runs here. You got Blue Jays coming off a nice series here. I think I'm going to take a shot with Toronto +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Colorado Rockies. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -155. The Rockies +130 with the over-under at 11.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 83-67. Rockies 58-93. Pitching for Arizona is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 5.75. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 5.01. Montgomery, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Feltner, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Arizona coming off a Rockies loss yesterday, 3-2. Despite them being good against the Rockies, Montgomery, man, he's been bad on the mound. He's given up 13 runs in 3 starts. You don't love that. And yeah, with him on the mound today, I do not like the D-backs. I'm going to take a shot with the Rockies plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Chicago White Sox versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at minus 165. The White Sox plus 140 with the over-under at 8. White Sox coming into this matchup 36 and 115. The Angels 60 and 90. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA of 4.14. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 5.41. Martin, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Canning, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 9 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The White Sox beating the Angels yesterday 8-4. They're on a 3-game winning streak. I think this is their biggest win streak of the season here. Angels 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 6-game losing streak right now. Yeah, like I said yesterday, Angels just aren't the team you want to pay big favorite money for. They are not the team for that. So yeah, it didn't surprise me that the White Sox got a win yesterday. I still like the White Sox with plus money here. Angels have looked horrible during this stretch. Yeah, give me a shot with the White Sox plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus San Diego Padres. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 115. I'm sorry, Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 115. Houston minus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. Houston coming into this matchup 81 and 69. The Padres 86 and 65. Pitching for Houston is Hunter Brown with an ERA of 3.59. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA of 2.95. Brown, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. King, he's coming off back-to-back 1-run games here. Padres beating Houston yesterday 3-1. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now. Houston just 1-6 on the road against the Padres, where they've really struggled. I like King on the mound here, and I'm going to take the hot team, and I'm going to take the Padres at home today. In the last matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus Seattle Mariners. Yankees opening up as road favorites at minus 120. Seattle plus 100 with the over-under at 7. Yankees coming into this matchup 86 and 63. Seattle 76 and 73. Pitching for the Yankees is Lewis Gill with an ERA of 3.18. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 2.38. Gill, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Wu, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Yankees coming off a Boston win. Seattle, they're on a 3-game winning streak, coming off 3 straight Ranger wins. Seattle 12-4 at home, where they play well. Pretty good matchup here, pitching wise. Both pitchers giving up some couple runs here. Both have been very solid. I'm liking the plus money with Seattle, and I'll take Seattle plus 1.5 at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.